Welcome to the Thumbody Show. I'm your host, Jimi Gibson, and I'm here to remind you that you are Thumbody special. Now, this is episode number 2, so if you have no idea what a Thumbody is, please go back and listen to episode 1 and learn about the history of the Thumbody brand and how I'm bringing it back to life after the brand was abandoned in the 1970s. In the next few episodes, we're going to be focusing on the art of storytelling for personal branding. Whether you're a small business owner, a freelancer, or just looking to make a name for yourself in your industry, storytelling is a powerful tool that can help you stand out and connect with your audience. We'll be exploring how to craft compelling stories, how to share them effectively, and how to use them to build your personal brand. And we have a book review. Stay tuned and get ready to level up your personal branding game with the power of storytelling.
And now, our special segment. It's what you've been waiting for.
When you have a strong personal brand, you're more likely to attract the right customers, partners, and opportunities. Your personal brand is really just more than your name and your logo. It's the sum total of how people perceive you, based on their experiences and interactions with you. In addition to attracting business, a strong personal brand can also help you command higher fees and negotiate better terms. And who doesn't want that? It can also make it easier to attract top talent to your team. I mean, let's face it, people are often drawn to work with individuals and companies that have a clear brand identity and strong reputation. So, overall, personal branding is an essential part of building a successful business and a successful career. In today's digital age, personal branding is more important than ever. With the proliferation of social media and the ease of access to information online, people can learn about you and your business almost instantly. Now, this means you must have a clear and consistent personal brand that reflects who you are and what you stand for. Personal branding also helps you build trust and credibility with your audience. When people feel like they know you and understand your values, they're more likely to do business with you and recommend you to others. This is especially important for entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs who often rely on word-of-mouth marketing to grow their business. A very important component of personal branding is storytelling. Storytelling can help you convey your message and values in a way that's memorable and engaging. By using anecdotes, for example, and metaphors, you can make complex ideas more relatable and easier to understand. And storytelling is a great way to activate emotions in your audience. When you share stories that evoke emotions like joy, laughter, sadness, or inspiration, you can create a strong emotional connection. Typically, a brand is really about that emotional connection, so storytelling is a great path to make that happen. Overall, storytelling is an essential part of personal branding because it helps you differentiate yourself, build trust and credibility, which we've talked about before, and communicate your message and values and create that emotional resonance with your audience. To effectively use storytelling for personal branding, it's really important to focus on crafting compelling and authentic stories that reflect your values and your personality at the same time. So here are just a few tips for using storytelling for personal branding. Number 1, start by identifying your personal brand values and messages. What are the key themes and messages that you want to communicate through your stories? What makes you unique and sets you apart from your competitors? 2, look for opportunities to share those stories that align with your personal brand values and messages. This could be through social media posts, blog articles, public speaking, other platforms like a podcast. 3, use anecdotes, examples, and metaphors to make your stories more relatable and engaging. This really can help bring those ideas to life and make them memorable to your audience. 4, make sure your stories, again, are authentic and genuine. People can tell when a story feels rehearsed or inauthentic. So be genuine, be yourself when sharing your stories. And probably the most important, number 5, edit and refine your stories to make sure they're clear, concise, and impactful. So if you follow these tips and consistently incorporate storytelling into your personal branding strategy, you're going to create a powerful and memorable brand that resonates with your audience and sets you apart. Now, in upcoming episodes, we're going to be exploring 4 types of stories that are particularly powerful for personal branding. The transformation story, the founder's story, the purpose story, and the customer story. In episode 1, I shared my founder story and really explained why this podcast is called The Thumbody Show. But let me walk you through each one of these, starting with the transformation story. The transformation story is a story about the significant change or transformation your ideal client undergoes as a result of engaging with your product or service. The story really explains how your product or service is going to help your client solve a specific problem, improve their life in some way, or achieve a specific goal. Your product or your service takes them from where they are now to where they want to be. Obviously, that's why it's named the transformation story. There's a transformation from where they are now to where they want to be. The founder's story, also called an origin story or a backstory, is a story about the person or people behind the business. This could be a story about your background, your passion, your values, and the challenges you faced in starting and growing your business. Founder stories are powerful because they give a glimpse into who you are and what drives you. They can also help you build personal connections with your audience. The next one's the purpose story. It's a story about a higher purpose or meaning behind your business. This could be a story about how your business is making a positive impact in the world or solving a specific problem. Purpose stories are powerful because they give people a sense of purpose and meaning, and they can help you attract customers and employees who share those same values. And the last one is the customer story. This is a story about a specific customer or client who has benefited from your product or service. These stories are powerful because they provide concrete examples about how your business is making a difference in people's lives. Customer stories can be especially effective for demonstrating the value of your product or service and building trust with potential customers. Now, if you incorporate these 4 different story types in your personal branding strategy, it's going to help you create a powerful and compelling narrative that resonates with your audience and helps you stand out. Now stay tuned for more episodes on how to craft and share these specific types of stories effectively. The transformation story, the founder story, the purpose story, and the customer story. Stay tuned for more episodes on how to craft and share these 4 types of stories effectively. The transformation story, the founder story, the purpose story, and the customer story can serve as the core of your website and the basis for literally your entire content strategy. Join us for the next episode as we explore how to craft a compelling and authentic founder story that reflects your values and your personality. We'll be sharing tips and techniques for identifying the key themes and messages of your founder story and for sharing it effectively through your website, social media, and other platforms.
Welcome to the Thumbody Book Club, where we give you the thumbs up or thumbs down on the latest must-thumb-through books. You had me at book club.
Stories That Stick by Kendra Hall is a book about how we use storytelling to your advantage. It's like our roadmap for turning boring old facts and figures into captivating, memorable tales that have people hanging on your every word. The book is broken down into 3 parts. First part, why storytelling is important. The second, how to craft a story. And the third, how to tell a story. And let me tell you, Kendra does not hold back on the details. She gives examples, exercises, and plenty of inspiration to get your creative juices flowing. One of the things that people most like about the book is that it's practical. Kendra doesn't just talk about storytelling in theory, she shows you how to put it into practice. And she covers a wide range of industries, so whether you're a marketer, a teacher, a lawyer, you'll find something that applies to you. Now, as much as I love this book, it's not perfect. It could use more information on the use of technology and new media in storytelling. While Kendra mentions the use of video and social media, she doesn't really delve into the details about how to effectively use these platforms to tell stories. But hey, no book is perfect, right? It is still a solid read. All in all, Stories That Stick is a must-read for anyone looking to up their storytelling game. It is packed with useful information, and Kendra has a knack for making the whole thing entertaining. So go ahead, give it a read. I guarantee you will be glad you did. And really, we are breaking this book down into the 4 components and the 4 types of stories over the next few podcasts, so I'm a big fan.
That's a wrap. Thanks for tuning in. Before you go, here's our rule of thumb from today's episode. Ooh, a thumb tip.
What's the thumb tip from today's episode? Personal branding is a must to authentically communicate who you are, why you're in business, and what a customer can expect from investing in your product or service. One of the most effective methods for communicating your personal brand is through effective storytelling. So today's rule of thumb, include storytelling in the way your business communicates.
Ready to become a part of the most exclusive club around? Wow, really? The Thumbody Club is where it's at. As a member, you'll get a membership card. Oh yeah. Be a part of the global community of Thumbodies and receive a super secret weekly club newsletter. Wow. But that's not all. We've got a bag full of tricks coming throughout the year. Just go to imthumbody.com to sign up. And the best part? It's totally free and worth every penny. Don't miss out on this amazing opportunity. Join the Thumbody Club today.